but it didn't show a count, and then it didn't show any comments. But dude, now more than ever, I'm gonna wait until I know I'm live for Slay Mafia only. And I hope by maybe going live, like, you guys understand that I'm not here asking for pity, bruh. I don't want pity. I don't want pity. You guys have been, hold on, let me check. 61. Okay, I think we're good. They're all supporters. Yeah. You guys have been such a, like, stronghold for me as a group, for sure. Okay, as a group, man, F these doctors, bruh. I'm so sick and tired of these guys. Like, number one, okay, trigger warning, I'm not gonna hold back my emotions. I'm so scared of my husband dying. Like, I know it sounds so ridiculous, but I really am. I'm so scared of something happening to my baby. Like, it's the most sickest feeling I could ever feel. Feeling like something can happen to him. Like, what? And I was just thinking about the other day when I was live at night. I was like rewatching the video and how cute it was that me and him started dancing together. So dancing, like, dude, I can't lose the love of my life. I don't want to. I can't. I'm not ready. This can't happen. No. I am in, like, epilepsy support groups or whatever, and I see so many posts, which is crazy, of black men. I see so many posts of black men who have lost their battle with epilepsy, and I'm thinking, like, bro, what? I don't feel like it's a effing coincidence, bruh. I really don't. I don't feel like it's a coincidence that, like, it's our black brothers who are getting affected by seizures, bruh. I whenever I was live earlier, I was, like, breaking down. I was really, really scared. Like, really terrified, because I don't want to ever go to the hospital and, like, hear really bad news. And I know I shouldn't think that way. I know I shouldn't think that way. That's not how anxiety works, dude. Okay? Like, I can't just wish for me not to think all the bad thoughts, especially with his seizures getting worse. So, and especially with all the bad freaking circumstances or, like, situations or doctors that we deal with, bruh. Like, he had 2 seizures at home. After the second seizure, the paramedics came. They took him in the ambulance to the hospital, and then, dude, and I told the paramedics, like, he is due to have another seizure. Like, he is going to have another seizure. He gets to the hospital, he has another seizure. They don't even give him any type of medication. Bro, what the F is that, dude? What the F is that? I told him, like, he only has seizures maybe once a month, if that. But once he does have it, then it's cluster seizures. He will not stop having seizures unless you give him the Ativan. This mother effer wanted to, like, argue with me about it and talk about how good Keppra is. And because I told him, I don't think it's a good idea that you give him Keppra, because you're going to pump him up with all this anti-seizure medication and he's not going to take it when he gets home. You can't just give this medication and not naturally wean off. Dude, he acts like I was born last night, like I'm a dumb dude. It's so hard for me to cuss right now. It's so, if I cuss, please just let it flow. Like, I'm trying not to cuss. I really am. I'm not trying to cuss, but dude, just please don't judge me if it comes out, bruh. Like, I'm so mad. And so, like, so much has happened since he's went to the hospital. Anyways, I was there earlier and now I'm coming back, but he was supposed to go to Tucson, right? They were supposed to put him in an ambulance and take him to Tucson. Well, what the F happened with that, bruh? Yeah, well, apparently they're still waiting for approval, and I'm just like, what? The VA is the VA are the people that said, like, hey, we want to take him to Tucson. How is it taking all this many hours for him to get approved? Like, y'all said y'all wanted him there, so what the hell is going on? Take him there. But this BA doctor, okay, Bish, I'm gonna say Bish, okay, a doctor that is treating him right now is acting like, hold on, let me park right here. Dude, for some, like, I know this doctor has to get some, I know this doctor has to get some type of money from Keppra, dude. It's crazy how much. Yo, I told this doctor, if you look at the medical records from the last time we were at the hospital, the neurologist said, like, hey, like, he needs to be on Trileptal because the Keppra, like, increases his behavioral changes or whatever. They don't care. They don't care. It doesn't matter. He still hasn't looked at his past medical records, like, at all. And so how do we get from he needs to go to Tucson, he needs to go to the VA, and now he needs to sign, like, some type of affidavit saying that he's okay with being treated at Yuma Regional Medical Center? Like, I left the hospital to go make him, you know, his food or whatever. But I told him, like, no, like, they just want you, like, yeah, no, they just want you, no. Like, if you want other treatment besides Yuma, you need to go to Tucson. Going to Tucson is not a bad idea at all. They can run more tests, they can do this and that, whatever, even though I feel like it's going to all come back natural or negative or whatever. Yeah, no, they don't care. So whenever Vaughn called me, whenever I was at home, he was like, hey, so the doctors came in. I was like, is the doctor with you right now? He was like, yeah. And I'm like, okay, put me on speakerphone. I didn't know it was the same doctor. So I'm like, okay, put me on speakerphone, whatever. And so then they put me on speakerphone, and this doctor was like, yeah, he needs to be on Keppra, he needs this and that and whatever. And it's like, bruh, even after I told them that he does not do good with Keppra, they don't care. Dude, it's so frustrating. Like, it's so frustrating because it's like, dude, don't even come in and talk to my husband at all. Like, at all. The fact that they still want to give him, like, this medication that doesn't have good side effects with him, like, for effing what, bruh? Dude, I'm about to come in here and fight all these mother effers. Let me tell you, so remember how I told you that whenever I came in here and I told the doctor, like, yo, he's gonna have another seizure, like, this is what's normal, this is what's gonna happen, etc., etc. So he had, I told you guys this already, but if I haven't, whatever. So whenever he came to the emergency room, he had 2 seizures at home, and then he had 1 at the hospital. They didn't even give him no medication, dude, to stop the seizure. They said, oh, he broke through on his own. And I'm like, dude, of course he's going to. He doesn't have a seizure that lasts more than 45 seconds. Of course he's going to break through. But he's going to have another one. And this. And I literally told him, I don't want to hear it. I told him I don't want to hear it. And finally, at that point, he walked away. But walked out of the room, probably to cool down or whatever, and then walked back in the room and started waking up Vaughn. Like, he just had a very violent seizure. At this point, like, they're assuming he's soiling himself. Like, at this point, like, it's just really bad farts. But whenever Bella had seizures, she would literally have diarrhea coming out her butt. Like, dude, do you even understand? Like, their bodies, whenever he has seizures, it's like this, and he's like violently shaking. Bella, she would have diarrhea come out because she was so like, I don't know, her muscles would flex so bad. They thought he was doing that, but it's not. It was just gas. But it's just like, dude, if his seizures are that bad, why are you arguing with me? Even though I tell you, like he had a seizure July 5th, July 30th, September 8th, October 20th. I am like knowledgeable as far as when he has seizures and all of that crap. The fact that they were just like, don't give a F, man. I'm trying to come up in this building and not. I need to calm down. Especially because Vaughn can't deal with stress. He can't. So whenever I went home temporarily to get him a sandwich or whatever because he was hungry, he calls me again and tells me that these doctors are over there and that they want him to sign a paper for him to, the doctors are telling him, instead of getting transferred to Tucson, sign this paper that you're okay with being treated at Yuma. And I told him, hell effing nah, dude. Hell effing nah. Like, I am completely supportive of him going to Tucson, even though I don't think they're going to find anything. It doesn't matter. Go anyways. What if? But him signing an affidavit that he's okay with being treated here at this effing hospital, bruh, F that. I'm so sick and tired of these people, man. I'm so like... Listen, I'm gonna keep y'all against my chest. I don't want to hang up the phone. Like, I don't. Because y'all are about to see the BS that I go through. Like, F all these people, man. Hold on, I'm gonna try to stick you in my butt pocket. So whenever the doctor was in the room, and I was like, Vaughn, is this the same doctor that was treating you, like, earlier today? And he was like, yeah. And I'm like, then it's no use. And this doctor heard me on speakerphone, and I said, it's no use. There's no use talking to this doctor because he don't care. This doctor don't care. It's not going to do anything. It's pointless to talk to the doctor because he doesn't know what he's talking about. I have told him to look at the medical records from the last visit, and he refuses to. The last visit, the neurologist was checking him out and said that he needs to be on Trileptal if he tries any type of anti-seizure medication again. They don't care. They don't want to look at it. For some reason, they're trying to scare Vaughn into thinking Trileptal only works in your system for 1 hour. Yeah, no, that's not true. That's not true. And then whenever I told this doctor, dude, hold on. Whenever I told this doctor, like, dude, you need to give him Ativan because if you don't, he's going to have another seizure. Then he had another seizure. And then whenever he did, I started recording. I started recording on my phone. Like, here we go. I told them this was going to happen, and it happened. So I started recording. Then this BA nurse, like, started... After the seizure happened, you know, it took like a good 3 to 5 minutes for him to calm down. And they're talking to him like if he's trying to be, what's the word? Like, they're making it seem like Vaughn has behavioral issues. But dude, it's an effing seizure, man. He don't understand what you're saying. He don't comprehend this and that, whatever. Like, dude, anything that you say, he's not understanding. The fact that they try to like prevent him from fully moving his body, like you don't restrain someone that's having a seizure. And you definitely understand that whatever they're saying and whatever you say to them, they're not going to compute. It just doesn't work that way. They don't care. They don't care. They don't care. So then I started recording. Then later, whenever this nurse tried to get blood from him, she was like, "Are you recording?" And I'm like, "No, I'm not." She's like, "Oh, I seen you recording." And I'm like, "Yeah, I was." She was like, "Well, if it has our names, if it has our faces, if it has our badges, like, you cannot have it." I'm like, "Dude, this recording is for my personal use. Ain't nobody gonna see it." Like, I don't know, like, I'm pretty sure this mother effer, like, knows me on social media, and she's probably thinking that I'm about to post this ish. Like, I'm telling you, I know this B knows me. Like, if y'all ever trust in the vibes that I've ever felt, like, this B knew me, and that's why she was saying what she did. So I told her, like, yeah, no, I'm not gonna post this nowhere. Like, this is for my personal medical records. She says it doesn't matter, as long as it has our faces, our badges, or whatever, then it needs to be deleted. And I left it alone. I didn't say anything. And then she proceeds to repeat it again. And I'm like, "Dude, I heard you. You were in front of my face." And I went like this. "You were in front of my face. How could I not hear you?" So I'm not going to agree that I'm going to delete the video of Vaughn having another seizure and these nurses just acting like, "Oh my God, how could this happen?" No, I already sent it to Ashley, and she already uploaded it on a file. Like, we have a whole file on Vaughn. So if something, God forbid, something happened where these doctors had to look at my phone to make sure that they didn't have this recording of Vaughn having a seizure, yeah, no, it's already uploaded to my Google Drive. Okay, it's on file. F all of these people, dude. F all of these people. I can't. I can't. I can't. I can't. I'm gonna keep y'all in my butt pocket. I'm gonna put you guys in my bra. Oh, okay. Huh? Yeah. Say it again? I can't hear you.
Go ahead on it.
Okay, thank you. It's the mask, dude. Dude, I'm about to start a effing war, bro. So I told Vaughn, no, we can take you home. Keeping you here and admitting you to Yuma, F that, dude. We're not about to admit you to Yuma Medical Hospital. F that. And so then the doctor, he's like, "Okay, I need you to hear the consequences of you not taking your medicine. This, that, and the other." Hi, baby. You okay?
Oh, sorry.
No, you're okay.
I'm just thinking you guys are all good to go.
Did he already sign discharge papers?
An AMA form.
What is that?
It's against medical advice.
Oh, okay, so then he can go ahead and just walk on out of here.
Yeah, he's all good to go. I went over everything with him. He's not like technically discharged, but I told him, take his regular medications. If he needs to come back, we'll be more than happy to see him again.
Yeah, F that. The treatment that we had over here was complete shit. Like, there's no fucking way we'll ever come back here again. Okay. No. The doctors that we've had before, like the doctor here and the nurse before, like, was not even Alma. Alma was great. But the nurse before, like, no. F all of these people here, man. Like I've even encouraged them to look at his medical records. Like he has been here so many times. And I told them, like, look at what neurology has suggested for him. It just doesn't even matter. It's like as if I've never been through this before with him. It's just ridiculous. So I can't. Never again. Yeah. Never again.
I'm sorry you guys had a bad experience earlier.
Well, I appreciate that you feel bad about that because it seems like nobody else does.
Yeah.
Can I get a wheelchair so I can wheel him out just in case?
Yeah, I actually suggested that.
Yeah, no. No, I do. I am his doctor, and that's what I want him to do. I want him to be wheeled out.
Okay, yeah.
Yes.
That'd be good. He said he had some body aches and stuff, so we'll
yeah.
take care of that well.
Yeah.
All right, do you have any other questions for me before
Nope.
you guys go?
Nope. After this visit, we've been here since the morning time. After everything we've been through,
yeah.
I can't.
And I did have an update. You weren't here, but we were waiting on a transfer.
Yeah.
Or a bed, but that was all the VAs. The VA hadn't gotten back with us, so we were waiting, I guess, for like some administration personnel to let us know if they would approve the transfer or if he could stay here in the hospital for like insurance purposes. So that was the last update I got, like around 7:15.
Right. See, that makes no sense to me. Like if because they marked him as priority, like if he is that priority, like why is it taking so long for him to get transferred? But now they want him to sign an affidavit for him to be like admitted here whenever he's receiving already shitty treatment. Like why be here? If nobody is listening to me or him and they're just doing whatever the F they want, like I can't.
Yeah. You know, I'd probably recommend getting a hold of the VA, like whoever was running this decision making, and seeing what could better you guys next time, you know. Because we are the only hospital, like if you did have an seizure and had to come here emergently, what could they do to expedite the approval? You know?
So if he does have another seizure, I will put him in my car and go over to Tucson my damn self. So I will take him over there myself. He only has seizures maybe once a month, but whenever he does, it's like back to back. Even the doctor here, I had told him, because he had a seizure here, and the doctor didn't want to give him any kind of medication. And I told him, like, he was like, oh, he broke through his seizure by himself. And I told him, like, it doesn't matter. Like, he's going to have another one. And Ativan is the only thing that stops him. And he didn't want to listen. So he didn't give it to him. And then what happens an hour later? My husband has a seizure. And he bites his tongue like he has blood and foam coming out of his mouth. But this bitch-ass doctor didn't want to listen. Like, are you effing kidding me? No, like, no. If he ever has another seizure, which he will, because they're not controlled, we have to go to Tucson. If he has another seizure in the car, then so be it. He's better off left not being treated by here.
Ativan is one of those recommended treatments too, but I don't know what the doctor's train of thought was. So
yeah, no, his train of thought was that, Ativan only works in your system for 2 hours. And then I told him, dude, if you look at the doctor's notes, the neurologist's notes, like the neurologist from the last visit said that he should be on trileptal. And then this doctor wants to tell my husband, who's not even in his right mental state, that, the trileptal only works in your system for an hour. F that. My daughter has been on 9 different seizure medications. Wow. I'm not new to this. I've been around the block when it comes to seizure medication, seizures in general. Right. And I know my husband, and the fact that they don't want to listen, and I'm telling them what's going to prevent it, but they didn't want to listen. He has another seizure, and then now they want to finally listen. Like, bro, F that. They could have prevented a seizure, but they didn't. And the last time that he was here, he hit his head on the desk, had a brain bleed, and he had to be flown to Barrows because they didn't want to listen. Bro, F that. Like, are you kidding me? He doesn't breathe. He has no oxygen to his brain. And I know it's not your fault. I'm really mad. And I'm not mad at you. I'm just really mad that this is something that we continue to go through. And it's like, it could be prevented, but they don't listen.
Well, thanks for sharing with me. You know, if you guys had to come back later, I'm here all night. I would help advocate for you. I don't recommend driving him to Tucson. you can do what you need to do, but I just gotta tell you, because I'm a nurse, I don't recommend driving someone that just had a seizure, because a lot can go wrong with airway aspiration. So, but we'll be here all night as different doctors, but you gotta do what you have to do too. So, but I would help advocate for you.
What is your name in case we do have to come back?
Wesley.
Wesley.
Yeah.
Okay.
So.
If we do have to come back, I appreciate your advice, and then I will come back, because I don't know. I'm trying to learn this as we go.
Really risky. I mean, the main thing is airway. You don't want him to start vomiting right after the seizure, and he can't control the airway. Because remember, when you have a seizure, all your involuntary muscles, the ones you can't control, they don't work. So what's going to prevent vomit from going into the lungs? And if you're out there in the middle of nowhere, you know, trying to speed, and you put yourself and him at risk for accidents, and so. But yeah, let me get him a wheelchair and we'll get you guys going.
I would appreciate that. Thank you. Dude, I'm ready to blow this effing place up, baby. Baby, come over here. Baby, come over here so I can get your stuff together. Just come sit down right here. I know you can walk, but I really need to be able to push you. You okay, baby? He's the one that tried to tell you all the bad side effects of what can happen if you don't. Is he the one?
It looks like the had a big face mask.
Big face mask. Yeah, that's your attending physician who acted like, dude, F him. Ooh, if I could beat him up, I would, man. F him. I'm gonna take care of you, baby. Let me put this in the bag.
I had to walk a mile and go get it.
That's okay.
Where did you park at?
In the front. That's really kind of you to will him out. I was not expecting you to do that.
That's alright. Yeah, I offered, but he was like, I'm good, bro.
Yeah.
Sometimes we need our family there to help us make good decisions.
Yeah. And see, after he has seizures, he can't properly think right, and it's not his fault.
Yeah, they're like in a post-ictal state, and
Yes.
they can get kind of confused for a little while.
Yep.
Is that yours? Oh, no.
No, I'm like all the way. Do you want me to go drive? I can drive and get the car and bring it up forward.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll
We're
be.
not allowed to leave this
Yeah,
there.
no, I'll be back. Just don't let him get up. I can't, dude. Dude, I can't. I can't. I can't. I'm so tired of these people, man. Dude.
Take care of yourself.
Thank you, Wesley.
You have a good night, okay?
Thank you. Baby, okay? Are you hungry? Are you sure? Do you want me to turn it up?
What?
Let me turn it up.
You don't have to.
It's okay, baby. He was really nice.
He ended up bringing me applesauce and Jello and
Aww.
juice and
That's
crackers and peanut butter.
Really? He gave you all that?
Yeah, I told him I was hungry and I didn't eat since I got here this morning.
Here. Oh. Let me put on your seatbelt, baby. I'll put it on. So he's not the dude that told you all the bad side effects of what was going to happen if you don't take your seizure medicine? No? Okay.
He just was the one that talked to me that if I wanted to leave, I can. I just have to sign the form.
Yeah. Raza's asleep. Raza's asleep.
That's early.
Baby, I'm so happy you're okay. I was so scared. We just have to, oh shoot, today's Friday. We just have to call your doctor on Monday and let them know that your recent visit, and then try to get you on Trileptal. The girls are gonna be so happy to see you. Yeah, they're so worried about you, baby. Did that other doctor come in? The one that I didn't like, did he come in at all after? I'll stay calm. I'll stay calm.
For what?
If you don't want to tell me that that doctor came in after.
He did.
He did?
He did.
He didn't? Okay. That's better. That's better for your doctor, but that's okay.